Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Rob, also called Dead Knot. I'm riding around Halifax, Nova Scotia, doing different motovlogs and different things. So anyway, please check out my channel. Today I'm going to talk about value-driven motovlogging. So stick around, see what that's about. I'm at the start of Halifax's Waverley Road, they like to call it. It's one of the best sort of secondary side street highway roads that doesn't have stops other than one light coming up here. For quite a ways, travels along a few lakes along the Shubenacadie Canal. That's a historic thing if you ever want to Google that stuff. Spelled in typical Nova Scotia fashion, Shubenacadie. And it's just a nice little ride. I'm heading out. Colors have changed and things are getting miserable, but it's November and 20 degrees, so I'm not going to argue with that. Okay, past the bus. Now we're on to value-driven motovlogs. So, for content to be valuable, people have to get something out of it. Whether it just be a belly laugh, something shareable, education, inspiration. Those are the three main for me, is comedy, education, and inspiration. Now, other than what my wife and kids say, my looks, apparently I'm not that funny. So I'll try to stay away from comedy. How do you make value-driven content on the back of a motorcycle? Well, educational. To me, that's the biggest one, because that realization came when you look at how many Harley install videos there are, and that's just it. It's just there is a lot of educational content. Now, I should have realized this before, that educational content is overall better. I should have. I really should have, because when I think of my other channel, one of my most viewed videos is answering a question, because I put a question in the title. It's learning about BCG, which is a really long word that I'll spell out along the bottom here, but it was a treatment for my cancer, and I put in the title, what to know about BCG. So that is educational content that people are looking for. So what's your educational content for a motovlog? Well, realistically, as I've seen Moto Travels do, I'll put his little thing up in the corner, and even Snowbird Biker, where they were visiting places and telling you about the places, making it educational. That's a good thing. I see a lot of the people do moto camping videos and helping, show how they do things. How they're cooking, setting up their tent, and different things to show what you can do on the back of a motorcycle. So, yeah, that's all good stuff. Then I look at a lot of my vlogs and I'm just waffling on like a bit of a nitwit, talking about not much of anything. So that's where I think I need to change things. And I need to look at value-driven motovlog content. And now I come to the other one that's more fuzzy, huggy, warm and touchy, which is inspirational content. I do want to get more into that, but I gotta spend a bit more time, I think, figuring out how I want to inspire. Some people say I am a bit of an inspiration. I do openly talk about the cancer I have, and what that has meant. Lifestyle changes, which weren't much, but how to live your life. Just not letting, with the mental health side of things. Plus, riding mental health. I've been volunteering for years with fundraising for PTSD fundraisers, things like that. And I think that's one of the big sort of factors that a lot of people just forget. See, there's Waverley. And now we're on to Waverley Road. next vehicle in front of me looks like a motorcycle. And that's cool. That car pulled over and all he did was let me by. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that guy must be a rider. So anyway, inspirational content. I'm looking at how do I want to inspire, and I think it might come into more talking about mental health, because that is, a big deal. And so you want to look at those other things. But anyway, I just want to hit what's the value of a motovlog? Sometimes I think waffling on just doesn't do it, so I think it's best find the best motovlog to provide value. So anyway, I've rambled on for enough now, so I will shut up and turn up my music in the Cena, and I'll put the rest of this video to some music once I figure out how much it is. was Waverley Road for the part I'm going to do, because I'm going to turn off here and head out over on Rocky Lake Road. That was probably the smoothest run down Waverley Road that I've had in a long time. Thanks for watching. If you're ever in Halifax, look me up. And, you know, try and figure out, I'd love to hear what content you think makes good motovlogging, you know, motorcycle channel, you know, motorcycle theme channel. What's good content? You know, what would you look for? If you're not already a content creator yourself, what would you like to see? If you're a content creator, and I follow you, I already know what you do. That's how I already know everyone does Harley install videos. But I'm that wingnut who rides a victory. And I will for probably a few more years anyway. Unless I win the lottery or something, but I'm going to just stick with my victory till the wheels fall off, pretty much. But it's a good bike. I really like it. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you got this far, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you know people in this neck of the woods, or people thinking about YouTube channels, share this with them, because I think the concept about value works for everyone. And you know, it's kind of needed to make the statement of, you know, YouTube content needs to be valuable for people to watch it. They just don't watch it for my sultry voice to tell them sweet nothings, because I do a lot of that. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I will talk to you later. Bye for now. Well, construction next to a Tim Hortons. Go figure. Right-handed wave because of the clutch. And there goes the bus. Yeah, sometimes this road gets really slow, but the bus turnaround point is just before it gets fun, so, but I should get past him next time he pulls over. Anyway, I'll cut most of that stuff out because I need to get to the point sooner than later, and then I'll add some of this as bloopers at the end. So,